What is the Distort Rex? Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the Distort Rex. The Distort Rex was a dinosaur mutant that was revealed in Jurassic World Rebirth. This was a mutant created on Isle St. Hubert that was going to be an attraction for the park, something called an engineered entertainment, and was seen as unfit for the park because it was too dangerous, too ugly, something like that. It was left on Isle St. Hubert not to be killed for tax reasons. It was to be studied, and since the island collapsed, was left there. Appearance-wise, the Distort Rex it has a couple features that have not been seen in the franchise so far. It has two small T-Rex arms that we've seen before, two big T-Rex back legs, but it also has some features that we haven't seen before, such as two giant arms, a beluga whale-shaped head, a very short snout, such as the scorpions, and a bright orangish color, which we haven't seen too much, but we have seen before. The sound designer, Tim Nielsen, came up with the idea that the animal would have respiratory issues due to its deformities. The Scorpius Rex had deformities that made its nose squish back for appearance issues. However, even though the nose was smaller, the muscles inside were not, and they would get cramped together, making it less room for the air to flow and less air going in, so it would be harder to breathe. The Distort Rex also had this deformity. The producers wanted the D-Rex to not always be roaring, such as other dinosaurs like the T-Rex, so it would perceive as less scary. The Distort Rex is 26 feet tall, 50 feet long, and 10 tons. However, as I explained in my Rebirth review, it seems to change size quite a lot to make some scenes more engaging. For example, the time it ate a helicopter. Comparing it to other scenes, the helicopter was around the same size as a human. So, clearly it's kind of hard to pinpoint its exact size. It moves on its larger arms and hind legs, kind of giving it a sauropod moving style, but it can stand up, kind of like a large or great ape. From a movie standpoint, the Distort Rex was based off of a T-Rex, a Rancor from Star Wars, and a Xenomorph from the Alien franchise. Its DNA consists of T-Rex, and we're not sure. Nobody really knows what it's made out of, but most likely made of T-Rex and a sauropod to give it size. I'm thinking Titanosaurus because its front legs are huge. The Distort Rex is probably one of the biggest dinosaurs in the franchise. The way the Distort Rex escaped is when scientists were conducting a test on the Distort Rex. A candy wrapper went into the ventilation system that seals the doors and broke it, therefore unlocking every door. To the people who don't know, it wasn't the fact that the D-Rex got out. The D-Rex actually didn't get out. As we can see, the door was closed. And when we see it later in the movie, it seems to be opened on purpose. Now, it did have power, meaning people could have opened the door on purpose to let it out. There's also a military vehicle on Isle St. Hubert, so they could have wanted the D-Rex for many reasons. The reason the island fell was because the airlocks were open, and I imagine for some smaller dinosaurs, they only were using one door. The D-Rex had two, they could have had one, meaning they were fully open. The D-Rex actually is kind of based off of the Indominus Rex. The Indominus Rex, before the movie release, was going to be called the Diabolus Rex. In the background of the movie, we can see that the tracker for the I-Rex is called the D-Rex, which either could be a reference or it could be a mistake. Due to the scene that in front of the D-Rex's cage that says D-Rex V.23.111, we can conclude that there were many forms of D-Rexes before this one. This was not the first, meaning they most likely experimented multiple times. The 23 can mean multiple different things. It could either mean 1, 23 successful batches before, or 2, the DNA of whatever animal was changed 23 times before being put into an egg and hatched. Overall, the D-Rex is one of the biggest animals in the franchise and probably one of the scariest animals in the franchise. It's extremely aggressive, it's extremely ginormous, and probably, in my opinion at least, could take on the entire franchise. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Pack up and pack out.